We are going live streaming. Oh, rum bum bum bum. Rum bum bum bum. Rum bum bum bum. All right. Perfect. I think I'm good to go. You good to go? Are you good to go? Can you say hi to everybody out there? Say hello. We are back once again to do our turkey, our annual turkey cooking.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch you guys.
Hey, what are you punching them for? That's not nice. We're here to cook a turkey, not punch them. Soul fan, what's going on, dude? We got Kellogg in the house. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. As always, baby, we got the turkey. We got the turkey. My little one is with us as well. We got Kobo here. He's watching on his tablet, chilling with us, hanging out. What are you guys up to? Hopefully everybody has a fantastic weekend and Thanksgiving, dude. Stank Spanky, what's going on, dude? Glad to have you. Stanky Spanky. I like it. All right. Today we're going to cook our... By the way, how's everything sound? Can you guys hear me pretty good on these? I'm using the ear mics, the AirPods. I didn't know if you guys can hear it, if it sounds pretty good or not. Indari, what's going on, dude? Glad to have you. Cooking a turkey, baby. We're prepping a turkey. Happy Black Friday. It is Black Friday. That is right. I forgot all about that. So we've got a couple of different things here that we're going to end up doing, but we got a turkey ready to go. Everything is here. You said sounds all right? All right, perfect. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be perfect. It's not the best of the best that I could probably do. I do have other stuff. I've got like a Rode pod mic that I could put on, but it's like corded, so it'd be cabled, to the thing. So AirPods not sponsored. Yeah, right. I hope. I wish. I wish that was the case. We do got some Madrinas though, and today is Black Friday, baby. So I had to support. Got the Madrinas merch, everything ready to go because they got the largest sale of the year here. So they can see you, by the way. Anyways, dude, we're getting ready. I got everything ready to go. I got the turkey here in the sink, ready to go. We need to get some cutting and stuff done for the live stream. Did your tablet die on you? Did it die? It did die, didn't it? That's no fun. Oh my god. Hey, be nice. They're here to watch us. You can't be mean. You gotta be nice to them. Okay. Let's actually probably move. Let's move them over here, Ko. Ko, should we move them over here? Or should we just... No. Yeah, I'm gonna move you. Can I move you? Like this way? Just slide you this way?
Yeah.
Right there. That'll work. Okay, so this died. So what do you want to do? Do you want to go get me to go get the switch for you, or what do you want to do? You want the switch?
I mean, not the switch.
What do you want? I mean, I can go get the charger and plug this in. Do you mean to plug your tablet in for you? It's like you're excited to help. Dude, what's going on, Black Rose? Thank you. 1 second. I'll go grab the charger. I'm looking for it here. Where would be a close one for him? Here we go. Perfect. This will work. All right. Put him. Got a charger. Can you guys still hear me? I think they can still hear me when I was walking there. All right, here, I'm going to move you over here. Watch out. Hold up. No, hold on to me. On to me. Because you need to be close to here so you can have the charger. We'll get you plugged in over here. That way they can still see you in the video. See? Look. They can still see you. Oh, this is the wrong cable going. All right, 1 second. All right, guys. Are you telling them stories? I don't know if they can hear you, dude. Because the mic is from my headphones. You want to put my headphones on real quick? You want to put them on? Then you can talk to them? Here.
Hello. Hi. A little boy. The little boy. These are still falling out of my ears. Hi guys.
Say hello.
Can I hold it with 1 year too?
Sure.
Hello guys. You know, at preschool, at Mrs. Anderson's class, so there was something at Mrs. Anderson's class. It's a new boy, and and somebody his he's new in Mrs. Anderson's class, but so his name is I forgot.
Probably shouldn't say his name on live stream.
Why? Why? Why?
Secret unless if they want to be on
We don't know the boyfriend, so and the boyfriend said, "I'm boy, but I'm not boy. I'm Cohen." Yeah. 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 Dad, don't bend it down though.
just about Cohen. Okay, this isn't Cohen live stream. All right, I'm gonna take these back. Tablet's back on now. Yeah. There you go. Real. Use your mic. You can use your thing. Play. Hang out. All right. What do we got here? Who's all up on the thing? We've got hello, welcome to the live stream. I see you guys. Black Rose says, I love your service for art. I hatched up a giant bug on the Greek map. Nice, dude. JJ Plays, what's going on, man? Says, hey, Code, I finally got my phone back. I'm glad to be here, to be back here. Nice, dude. Well, welcome into the live stream. It's kind of a funny one coming back. But anyways, we have a turkey that we are prepping today. So I got a little helper in the kitchen here that's kind of helping me out as well. But nevertheless, we got a couple of things we're going to do here. I'm going to go through kind of like walk through the steps and the tutorials here. So right now, what we've got for today is actually a smaller turkey than what we're used to have. But this is a Genio Premium Frozen Young Turkey Breast. It's only about 7.5 pounds, so that's why we're kind of getting started right now. It's $341. No, it's 7.5 pounds. Not really a big one, but you can't even see that. Sorry, guys. I thought I was showing you, but I'm not showing you. Here it is. Little 7.5 pound. Okay, can you guys hear me now? Sorry about that. We got a little technical difficulties there. Okay, anyways, what I was saying was we got a young turkey. It's a small little turkey. It's like a 7.5 pound turkey. Nothing too big, nothing too crazy. But the recipe can be manipulated onto any size turkey. So it doesn't really matter what size the turkey is. The same recipe can be applied. So, anyways, with that being said, what we're going to do is we're going to actually stuff the bird. So when we stuff the bird, there's going to be a couple of things we're going to stuff it with. We're going to stuff it with a yellow onion. So just a simple standard yellow onion. Doesn't really matter. You're just going to chop it up, kind of stuff it inside the bird, along with a lemon. So a standard lemon. We're going to cut that up as well. And then we also got an apple. I prefer the Honeycrisp apples. And some people do Red Delicious, some people, whatever apple you like. I personally like the Honeycrisp apple, so that's what we're going to do. Because it's a small bird, there's that. We also have 2 sticks of warm temperature butter. As you can see here, it's kind of not like super soft, but it's soft enough to kind of like make into a paste. So we just kind of left these out sitting like here on the counter all morning long just to kind of soften up from the fridge. And it's unsalted, by the way, unsalted butter. And then we also have the poultry mix, which you don't have to do this. You can buy them separately. And you can also use dry too if you don't like, or if you don't want to use like the actual plants, like the fresh one. You can use the seasoned ones as well. Like I've done that before. So for instance, I've also got rosemary, thyme, sage, and all of these are, dry seasonings. So these are like the actual, not fresh ones, which again, you can use these if you want. But for my personal preference, I think the best option is to do the fresh stuff. But that's essentially what it's going to be. We're going to take the butter, kind of mash it into a paste, chop up all of our fresh herbs, put them inside the paste, kind of like, mix them all around, do that whole thing. I'm probably going to also throw in some minced garlic as well, with the mix to kind of make it into just a really big thicky paste. I'll show you. It's really fun. We get to rub it all over the bird and do all that kind of shenanigans. But like I said, we also got to chop up all of this stuff. So with that being said, I'm going to bring you guys a little bit closer. I'm going to move this stuff out of the way, bring you guys a little bit closer, and then I'm going to start prepping this bird here in the sink if I can. See if you guys can see this. I don't know if you guys can awkwardly see this. Unfortunately, sometimes it's kind of goofy how I'll have to like position everything. But anyways, you'll get the point. You get the idea here. All right. So first up, I'm going to get this bag out of here. We're going to take this, put this over here. I guess I probably should actually put it in here. And then we need to cut open this bag or rip it open. For my situation, I was actually able to rip it open just fine. So we'll just keep it that way. These videos, by the way, these live streams last about an hour. So if you guys are new to the channel or here, not here previously or whatever, that's what you can expect. About an hour live stream. So I'm take a knife here, kind of cut it down open just a little bit. You don't want to hit the bird, but you do. All right, so first order of business, we got to get this bad boy out. And yes, it's going to get stuff all over your sink. It's probably not ideal, but it is what it is. All right, so this thing here is like, ooey gooey stuff. You can see what it says. It basically talks about you can enter it into a content or into a saucepan. It's like drippings from the turkey. You can turn this into gravy if that's something that you want to do. We're going to put that off to the side. I haven't really decided if I want to do that yet or not. But because this is such a small bird, I'm assuming I don't see any of the, oh, there it is. There it is. Just kidding. There is. I see it in here. All right. I didn't know if there was going to be any giblets or if there was anything in here. That's what I was curious on. But I don't see anything with sauce or gravy. So it might already be done, as far as like extra pieces and stuff go. Unless if this piece comes out. I don't think it does, though. That's like the whole neck, I think, of the bird. Let me see. Sometimes when you buy a turkey, yeah, that's the whole back spine. So yeah, that's not going to come out at all. So they've already got everything out of here. So they've already got the bird clean. But basically, sometimes when you buy a new bird or when you get a new bird, like the inside of the bird here, like in the cavity, will be filled with like a bag, or it'll have like, the neck or the giblets and have all the stuff kind of like down, down into here. So you just kind of like have to, scrape it all out and get rid of all that stuff if you don't want that stuff. But that's essentially what you would normally do. But in this case, it's already been done. Same thing with the wings. They've already clipped off the wings, so I don't even have to mess with that at all, which is really nice. So this bad boy's like, a lot less prep work than I was actually expecting it to be. So I'm pretty impressed on that. So this is like the back. Yeah, the back of the breastbone here. Okay, cool. All right, gotcha. Or the neck, I mean. All right, sweet. So we're just going to kind of wash it up a little bit, dress it up. And then now what we need to do is probably just start patting this bad boy down, patting it dry. I'm going to swipe my hands over here really quick to wash them. You don't want to wash your hands over top of your bird. I hear you. Her dad was also 7.5 pounds. Nice, dude. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing a 7.5 pounds turkey. It's only about like three adults. So, or 4 adults, I think, 4 adults. So 4 adults and a kid, and my son's like going to eat probably 2 bites and say he's done or not going to eat it. So no big deal. We will do it day by day. All right. So with that being said, I think the next thing I'm actually probably going to do is I'm probably going to get the bird out. We need to dry it with paper towels, get it pretty like nice and dry and ready to go for the basting and stuffing and all that stuff. So give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. All right, so I got this roaster pan over here. Probably going to take this, put this roaster pan on a cookie sheet. I'll show you in a second here. So we'll slide you guys back just a little bit. There we go. Cookie sheet. We're going to take the roaster piece like this. Doesn't fit that one. One more time. We'll swap it really quick. Do a bigger one maybe. See if this one's a little bit bigger. I want this to fit inside if I can. And maybe I can't get one that fits. Oh, that's better. Okay, we'll go with that one. We will go with that one. So anyways, what we're going to do, we're just going to use this as a placeholder for the time being. We're going to put it inside the roaster when it becomes that time. But for now, we're just going to do this. And I'm going to grab this bird out of here. Find your little hole, chest cavity. Pull that bad boy up like this. Sit him up here on the thing. And you're going to kind of just honestly take a paper towel and start drying them off. Everywhere you can see fit. There's a feather that was in there. You just kind of dry them off, pat it off as much as you possibly can. At this point, the reason why you want it really dry is because the drier the bird is, the more seasoning or the more butter mix that we make, it will stick to it. So that's kind of what we're doing here. Same thing goes for underneath. Kind of sticking your hand through the cavity, drying it off as much as possible, flipping it over, drying the back side, because again, we're going to put that butter mixture, that herb and butter mixture, all over the entire bird. Inside, outside, everywhere. This one's actually really easy. I'm impressed. I didn't realize that's what I bought. I didn't realize that I bought one that was already prepped and ready to go. Previous years when we've done other videos like this, on this channel I did, I think, one, and then I did one or two of them on my other channel. But pretty self-explanatory. Here you just kind of dry everything off. I'm going to use that sink as a dumping ground for now, and then I will clean it up later. But you can see here that the skin kind of peels back a little bit. That's okay. Because again, we'll put more stuff underneath it when it comes time. But for now, the mission is to dry it off as much as we possibly can. The more wet your turkey is, the less it will absorb from your herb mixture and ingredients and all that stuff. But the secret, making it really, really juicy, is going to be the concoction of the apples, the orange, or the apples, the onions, and the lemon. All right, I think that's pretty good. I mean, it feels kind of sticky, feels kind of, poly, which we want. That's the kind of texture, the feeling that we want to go for. Like I said, this one's a little bit interesting because it's pretty clean already. All right, so we're going to go ahead and clean our hands again because we don't need to mess with the turkey anymore, but this time we need to chop up the stuff and get our stuff prepped. What's going on, Ducky? Thank you so much for tuning in. We got KDP as well. Glad to have you guys. Can anybody that was in the Discord confirm that the Discord notification did go out? I don't know if Kellogg's still rocking with me or not. 7 people currently here according to my restream stats. But anyways, if anybody's over here on Discord, did you guys get a notification? Yeah, they went out. Awesome. Sweet. Just wanted to verify. Thank you guys all for being here. Prepping a bird, has nothing to do with video games. But I appreciate the love and support. All right, we're going to put this guy over here. Move the turkey bird probably right here. Everybody's concerned with cross-contamination and stuff, but we'll slide it out of the way. We'll just put it over here all by itself, just kind of sitting over here chilling. All right, so now, like I said, we got a couple of things we need to do. We need to chop up some veggies so we can stuff it, and we need to make our seasonal mix. So first up, let's go ahead and chop up some of our veggies. I'm just using the standard knife. This is Chicago cutlery. No, not sponsored by any means whatsoever, but it is a pretty sharp knife. 8-inch knife, I guess is what it is. We could probably be using like an actual butcher's knife as well, but that's too much work. too much work for us to be professional, you know. I'm just cutting these slices up. It doesn't really matter what they are. You can remove the seeds if you want. I sometimes do. I have done it where you don't, because you don't eat these apples. They literally just go inside of the bird. It doesn't do anything else. So, do you need to cut it off? Not really. Do you need to not have seeds? Not really. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and chop those up. I'm probably going to cut these up a little bit smaller because because it is a small bird. I'm just going to try to, you know, get as many pieces as we possibly can get stuffed in that bird. The more the merrier. All right, so there's our apples all cut up and ready to go. We have our lemon as well. Now the lemon, because you do put the skin actually in there, I am going to rinse this off just a little bit. I don't do a thorough clean or like a crazy, like, you know, actual wash or anything. I just kind of rub it, you know, clean it all off, twist it a little bit, you know, anything like that. Kind of just try to get as much as you possibly can of any sort of like impurities or imperfections that would be on the back or the outside. If there are any germs or anything, again, I'm not using soap or anything. I'm not using vinegar or anything to clean it, which you probably should if you really wanted to. But for me, I never have and never do. So we're going to go ahead and do this. I'm probably going to do maybe, I don't know how many I should cut for this. Maybe this and then cut them in half again, maybe. That'll probably work. That'll probably be enough. They're small enough to probably fit in that cavity. And if not, I'll cut some more or figure out what I want to do. All right, so now onions, same thing. Pretty easy here. We're not going to use nowhere near all of this onion probably, but we're going to get as much as we possibly can. You could peel this first if you wanted to peel it, but I don't know. I've always found honestly, more often than not, it's just easy to just leave the skin peeling on there, cut straight through the skin peeling, and then once you cut straight through it, then it's easier to peel in my opinion, because then you can just literally peel the entire rim off. And you can also see exactly where and how far you need to peel to get down to the actual onion. But to each your own. Just peel off your onion, get it ready to go so you can chop it up, which is nice. And again, oh geez, I said it was easy, and now I can't peel it off. There we go. Pretty good. Also, too, a trick is don't cut off the butt of the onion until the very last thing. This piece here with the roots on it. That's the reason why you always cry. You didn't know. Little side tip there for you. If you don't cut that piece off, there's not as many, I don't know if it's enzymes or what the proper term is, but there's not as many of them floating in the air for you to make you cry with your tear ducts. I'm going to throw this away. All right, there you go. All right, so now with that being said, we have determine how far we need. We're going to use the claw method, kind of claw, make sure it's behind here, cut straight down. We got a chunk here. Again, I don't know how much we actually need until we get to stuffing the bird to really figuring out. I can't speak English. All right, so we got a couple pieces here. Put that whole thing in there. Again, you don't eat any of this, by the way. Just a heads up or a reminder. We don't eat the inside of this, like what we stuff in the bird. I mean, you could, but we don't. We just use it for flavoring, for the ingredient, or for the flavoring inside the bird. I mean, that's pretty good. Maybe we'll cut maybe one more chunk out. I don't know how much to really go, but we'll cut maybe one more chunk. And then maybe we'll do this one. Hey, Kellogg, in the Discord, can you do an everybody in case if somebody doesn't have the new video notifications turned on? The only reason why I want to do that or suggest to do that is because I had a couple people the last couple live streams say that they wanted me to or they wanted to watch me make my turkey again this year. And I haven't seen them show up yet in the chat. They could be lurking. Yo, Mike UK, what's going on, dude? Man, it's been a hot minute since I've seen you around these parts, buddy. Welcome back. So I just want to make sure they don't miss out on it if they get a chance to jump in here. Like I said, I haven't seen them chat yet. They could be lurking, but I haven't seen them chat yet. So I just want to make sure that they could get in if they want to see it happen in action. What's going on, Mike? What you been up to, dude? All right, so now we've got all these things chopped up, ready to go for the turkey. And this, again, is going to be the inside stuffing part of the turkey. We're not going to eat these things. This is just for the juiciness of the turkey and whatnot. So with that being said, let's go ahead and swap to getting a bowl. What's up, Kobo? You want to say hi? Say hi, guys. What? Well, they're over there looking at my my cutting board right now. Did you want to say hi? Okay, no thanks. I got you. That's all right. All right, so now we got the next thing. Yo, what's going on, Daddy Wolf? Glad to have you, homie. Enjoying Stalker 2. Nice, dude. Hey, I actually watched a couple streamers play Stalker 2, and it does look really good. Like like a single player game, it does look really good. The problem is, man, is I've just never been a single player gamer. You know, I'm a social gamer, unfortunately, and that's always also sucked. But here's what we got. So again, when it comes to temperature on this thing, it's just room temperature. I let it sit out. Okay, you're looking for like this texture, you know, kind of like a you can push your finger into it, but it's not gonna cake and run off. So we're gonna go ahead and put that into here, and then we'll do it again. Remember, this is my sink. I'm just using the sink as like a dumps, so I'm gonna throw my wrapper into there, and we'll do two. We'll probably do. Yeah, we'll do two. We'll just go ahead and do two. I think last year I only did one, and then I had to end up doing a second one on stream with you guys. So again, look. So if I show you right here on stream, so you go to pull it apart, you know, it's kind of like, you know, you can mold it. Does that make sense? So anyways, you can kind of like squish it all up kind of like this. And then with the other one's a little bit more though. I don't know if that's a new one that I bought or if that was the one I already had on the counter. But anyways, you're just going to kind of smush it up, you know, kind of get it relatively loose, I guess you would call it. Kind of like if you're molding clay, if you've ever played with like clay. That's kind of what it feels like. That's the consistency that you want. You see how you can kind of like put it into a bowl, kind of mash it up? Okay. So now with that being said, yo, what's going on, Squatchy? Glad to have you. Chef Code, what's up? Yeah, dude, thank you for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. Epsilon says, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Sorry, I can't watch. I hate raw poultry, and it's the last thing I want to see is manhand. No, dude, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for tuning in. Check out a game trailer for Light of Monarium. It's like Monster Hunter meets Stony Horizon games. Interesting. Yeah, that sounds pretty good, Mike. I'll have to check it out for sure. Yeah, dude, I'll have to check it out, man. That sounds really good. Sounds awesome. You don't see any chicken yet, Epsilon. I appreciate you stopping by the way, before you head out. I appreciate the love. All right, so now butter already ready to go, right? That's already mixed up. So I'm going to put this off to the side here, just out of the way. Once again, we got to go back to the cutting board. I didn't prep this yet, so we need to grab a bowl or something that we can put the fruit, onion mixture and stuff in, because we need the space. Let's grab all this stuff here. Oh yeah, nope. Family's doing good, man. Family's doing good. Little sister or little daughter, Rose. Jeez Louise, I can't even speak English, man. Kennedy is doing well. She's sleeping in the kitchen, in the living room with my wife, Allison. Or was sleeping. I heard her whine a second ago, so I don't know if they're still sleeping or not. But and then my son Cohen, is sitting here with me, right behind me in the kitchen. They saw him earlier. Get him pulled up. There he is. Cohen, turn around and wave. Say hello. But yeah, no, everything's going good, dude. We're just chilling and hanging out, man. Having a good holiday. You know how it is. Two now, yeah, man. Two. Yep. Our little one, we just had. Oh man, what, 2 months now? 2 months, I think. Almost 3 months old. Wow, almost 3 months. Or not almost 3 months. I think 2 months in like a couple weeks. So yeah, it's been really good. Amy D, what's going on? Thank you for tuning in. That was one of the people I was looking for that wasn't showing up yet. I didn't know if you were going to miss it, man. You were going to miss the turkey prepping. So what I'm doing currently right now is I took my mixture of herbs, right? Again, it's got thyme, rosemary, and sage. And what I'm doing currently is, you can see here on the stem, you got this long stem. I'm just taking all of the pieces off of the stem is what I'm currently doing. I've seen you drying off the bird. That was already too much. Well, anyways, I appreciate you stopping by, Epsilon. If you wake up or something with the kiddos and I'm still live, feel free to jump back in here and chat and hang out. But I appreciate you stopping by and showing some love. Don't forget to hit that like button before you head out. What you up to, Amy D? How is your Thanksgiving going so far? I'm just, like I said, peeling off all of this. I think rosemary, right? I'm pretty sure this is rosemary is what this is. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty positive this is rosemary. I don't think it's thyme. I think it's rosemary. I could tell you in a second because I do have more rosemary in the fridge. All right, bring all this stuff out of here. All right, so that one should be good to go. Same thing here with some of these other guys. Did the wife reveal ever happen? I know you used to tease her. Yeah. I mean, she's been revealed on stream several times, different milestones and stuff. Like she's got in front of the camera. I show her a lot in my Discord actually. Like anytime when like we do like family stuff, like photos and stuff, I always um, tend to have her in the photos with us and the kids. But yeah, I mean, she doesn't come on here often, but she's done wife reveals. She probably won't do one today. Just putting that out there. Don't get your hopes up. Sorry I'm late. I'm glad I got here to see you talking the herbs off or taking the services. I remember the time you didn't do that and diced it up with the stems. I did. Hey, it was good. It was still good. Yeah, definitely, of course, enjoy, guys. I hope you and the family. Yeah, you too, Epsilon. You too, Epsilon. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate the love. Um, yeah, I can go grab her in a second. I can go grab my little one if you want to see her. I think I just heard her. I don't think she's sleeping. But same thing here. You're doing the exact same thing with this one. I'm pretty sure this is thyme. But yeah, same exact thing. So what you do is the trick for thyme is you do the reverse, right? So you can see how the leaves, if you were to hold it this way, right? How the leaves are growing up, basically, like they're facing up. If you pull the opposite direction, like this, I'll show you if I can show you here on camera. So if you pull like the opposite direction, like straight down, this, and you just kind of pull it, they kind of all bunch up together and they come straight off really easy. The end pieces are kind of tough, so I just kind of pull the whole end off, and who cares? It's got stems, like it's whatever. But the same thing, you just kind of pull the piece like this and you just go, oops, never mind. Yeah, like that. So you see, you just go, kind of just slide straight off, and then you got this stick looking piece here. Works out pretty good. When you get like a big bunch like this, I just break up the stems like so. Okay, same kind of thing. Just kind of break them all off, pull off all the little seeds. See, now you got this little stick figure with nothing on it. Yep, there was one year, dude. There was one year that Amy D was right in the chat. There was one year that I did this. I did not pull the stems. I completely forgot until after I had already chopped it all up, and I was like, "Oh well, looks like we're gonna go with the stems this year." It's fine. It doesn't really matter. I mean, at the end of the day, as long as you chop it up, good enough, like you can eat the stem. It's not gonna hurt you. It's not gonna be that big of a deal. But yeah, I mean, you don't want to get, especially not I think it's rosemary, right? You don't want to get the rosemary stick in there. That sucker is huge. That would be chunks. You'd be eating chunks of pieces of wood basically at that point. But yeah, as long as that doesn't happen, you're fine. They didn't give me a whole lot of sage. I mean, they gave me some, but they didn't give me a whole lot of sage. That's these elephant looking ear guys. These ones here. Hey, did you want to come say hi to the live stream? No, not you. I'm talking about Mama. Hey, baby girls. Hi. Do you want to go say hi? You say hi to the live stream? Look. Oh, say surprise. Say surprise. You say hi. You say hi. Can you say hi? Say hi. Kennedy, can you say hi? Kennedy May. Pickles, what's going on, Pickles? Glad to have you, dude. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate the love. Hey, he's right here. Hey. You love your little sister? You love her? Yeah, she's the best, huh? All right. Okay, Thor, get out of here. You're not in the kit. You're not in the video, dude. Oh my gosh, she is. She's adorable. She's adorable. Say yes. Say yes. We're a little pistol. We need to poo poo. It's been a couple of days, huh? Oh, she did? Oh, nice. Cool. All right, I'm gonna finish prepping this, babe. I gotta get this bird in the oven, or get this bird cooked. Hey, I love you. Let's get this thing plugged in. Got to get this thing plugged in, Kobo. 1 second here, guys. All right, get this thing plugged in. Get it all heated up and ready to go. She's looking at herself in the thing. Hi. You say hi? Look, if I turn you this way, do you turn around and look? It's this way. Hey, over this way. Over this way. Hey. You don't want to say hi to the stream? They saw the side of your face.
When?
Right now. Right there.
Oh, I just want to get her this.
Oh. Kenny.
Look at me.
You say hi?
Kenny. Where's Mama? Where's Mama?
Yeah. Could you smile? Could you smile?
Oh, tears.
Can you smile? There. All right, here you go. They're all saying hi, Miss Code, because they can hear you. Say hello. You're never going to see my face. That's all right. You know the first thing they saw? Let me pick on you for a second. First thing they saw was your nose. I know. Oh, man. Crollo, what's going on, dude? Says, glad you're streaming, Code. Your Cookie Run Kingdom guides back in the day really helped me. Yeah, dude, well, thanks, man. Hey, thanks for tuning in, and I'm glad they helped you, man. I appreciate you tuning in. You said she's very much like Allie. She is. Oh, yeah, she is. She's a mama's girl. She's a mama's girl. Our son is very much like me when it comes to the energy and, you know, the the energy and personality. I think the emotional side of things, like he's very in tune with his emotions, which I think is more of my wife's side. But as far as like his energy levels and stuff goes, yeah, he's definitely more of me in that regard. All right, we got the sage left to go here. Same thing. We're just going to kind of pick all of the leaves off, leaving this gigantic stem in the center. Because again, we don't really want to eat this. Epsilon says, oh, Freya is laughing and smiling at her. I know, that's so sweet, Epsilon. That's so cute and sweet. I know. We need to see your little girlies, Epsilon. You should put them in the Discord, unless if that's not something you do. I know some people aren't too keen, with that kind of stuff, showing, their kiddos on stream or on, in online, I guess, not stream, but online. I totally get that. I'm just currently chopping up all of the stuff currently right now all together, not using a chopping knife, of course, which I should be, but I'm not. Probably should swap knives, actually. I was only using this one initially. I wanted to get my actual chopping knife out. Fire. But anyways, here, you basically just chop everything up. Get you here. She's gone all shy, hearing her name. Hee hee. Which one? Freya? Oh, yeah. Freya. Why are you going all shy on us? How old is Freya, Epsilon? How old is Freya? I got another knife here, a little bit of actual chopping knife. Again, still Chicago Cutlery. Again, not sponsored, but I absolutely love the brand. One of the things that I really like about them is that their blades go like they're full one piece all the way through the end. That's what I like about them. There's a lot of knife sets out there that the blade kind of sits in here and they've got riveted into the blade, and that's the only thing that holds it in. So eventually over time, like this part will wear out, or the handle will break or something, and then you're left with just a blade. So that's the reason why I like Chicago Cutlery. I know there's probably other brands out there. I know that Chicago Cutlery is not the cheapest brand, but don't be fooled. Even though I have Chicago Cutlery, all of my knives and my pans, by the way, I don't buy Chicago Cutlery pans if they even make them. But the reason why how I own what I own is honestly because I buy them single. Like they do sell kits. Like you can buy. My pans are, what are they called? Oh, I can't remember. Calphalon. Yeah, so I buy Calphalon pans is what they are. And they're really, really expensive, like super expensive pans. But I think like for a set of like 4 pans is like $600 or something crazy. And again, I'm not boasting, but I did not buy a set. There's no way I would buy a set. What I've honestly started doing was when I discovered Calphalon, like the company, like the brand, and I really liked them and how nothing stuck to the pan and they were really good. They're durable. They don't seem to ever have any issues. We never have. And so with that being said, I ended up just buying like the 3 or 4 pans that I needed the most, like to make eggs and to make, sauces for spaghetti and stuff. So I bought a couple of those pans, like just like single by themselves, which they were like 30, $40 a piece. And then over time, I just bought new pans when I needed more pans. That's kind of how I did it. And it worked out pretty good. But anyways, what you want is you want this to be pretty fine. So it's taken me a little bit here. I do have a couple of stems that I'm still seeing in here, like some small ones that aren't really chopping up, like this one here. I'm probably going to take that and throw that out. We've got this one, which is pretty big. Looks like the end of something that I grabbed out. This one here. So yeah. But anyways, it's just going to be like it's just a process. You're just literally chopping all this stuff up as much as you possibly can. Pretty easy. So pretty easy. Just kind of chopping, chop, 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 chop. Calphalon is nice stuff. Yeah, that's what I use for my pans. We got a couple scrap pans that we use. Same thing with my cookie sheets. I've got a couple scrap pans that, like, if I'm gonna make something that I'm not sure how it's gonna turn out, or I'm gonna, risk and try something new or do something different, then I'll use one of those scrap pans. But if I'm normally cooking something like a dinner or making something, that I do. Yeah. When the knife steel goes into the handle all the way in the end, it's called a full tang knife. If you ever are searching for that kind of thing, a knife you'll like. Nice. Yep. I mean, do you agree with that then, Pickles? Sounds like you know your way around knives, or maybe cooking or something. Like, what are your thoughts on that? Do you like that as well when it comes to your knives? Here's what we got. Butter mix, remember, again, super soft, ready to go. So I go ahead and take this and I throw the whole mixture like this, basically inside of there. You can also kind of take your knife a little bit, as long as you're careful. Run it down in here like this, put some on the knife, clean up your cutting board a little bit, just like so. All right, so now that that's all in there, you got a couple of different options. You could use a fork if you wanted to mash it all up and kind of paste it all together. Because again, remember, you're kind of, working it all in the best that you can. And again, you don't want the butter to be super duper soft. You don't want it to be melted. You're just kind of folding the butter over on top of each other. It's kind of like I said, clay before. If you've ever played with clay, you're kind of like just taking the big chunks, folding them on top of each other, smashing it down, and then the more you work it, folding it into each other, the easier and fluffier the butter and mixture becomes. But you want it to be relatively soft so you can basically stick it and adhere it to your turkey, is what you're kind of doing. Yep, it's great for longer lasting quality, but also great for an outdoor knife for sturdiness. I agree. Nice. Yep. I got you. Yeah, like I said, that was the reason why I ended up buying the Chicago cutlery, and I think I also got the Chicago cutlery idea from my dad. I think that's what knives he recommended, or the knives that he's always used, but I can't remember it, but I'm pretty sure he did. All right, so now we're going to cheat a little bit here. So now we got this relatively ready to go, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to, instead of using actual garlic, which I should be using, instead of using actual garlic, I'm going to do it, you want to make it into a paste. Yep, exactly. Yep, into a paste for sure. Now I'm going to cheat a little bit. I should actually do actual garlic, but I'm not. I'm going to use this nasty minced garlic stuff. I say nasty because, some people don't like that kind of thing. I don't have, where is a, yeah, I guess I'm just going to do it like this. I'm not really going to measure this. I'm literally just throwing it in here to mix it in. Now, the reason why I did the way I did is because I do want a little bit of the liquid. I think the little bit of the liquid is going to help this kind of smoothen this out just a little bit. It's pretty thick, so we want to get it a little bit playful here. What's up? What are you doing with that? Throw it away? Oh, yeah, that's just Cohen's egg that he was playing with this morning. All right, I think it might be too thick still. So let's soften it just a hair. Put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. Not keep it for there for 30 seconds. Only put it in there for a couple seconds. All right, 10 seconds should be more than good enough. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's what we want. Bless you. Kind of nice mixtured up. So it's still pretty, still pretty chunky, still pretty good where we want it to go. But this will go on way easier and stick to the bird. All righty, no worries, Pickles. Have a good one, man. Miss you guys. Wolf, EPS, of course. Yep, no worries, dude. Looking good so far. Enjoy you guys. Yeah, dude, it's so good. Like I said, it's really, really good. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Leave it all like that there. And then I think we are ready to prep the bird. So Epsilon, this, my friend, is unfortunately your warning. If you don't want to see this raw turkey get slapped on camera, because I do slap the turkey a couple of times, we have fun with it, then yeah, I would recommend you to tune out. Just kidding. All right, so let's put the cutting board in here, because we're not going to clean anything right now on stream. And here we go. Let's bring this bad boy back over here. Here is the raw turkey. Anybody tuning in from last year, we had a way bigger bird, like a 15-pound bird. This dude is literally like, 7.5 pounds? So way smaller than we did last year. We have a lot less people this year that are coming. And also, too, ironically, everything was clean for us, dude. Everything was already cleaned, so we didn't have to do anything. Like, inside of this turkey, there's, like, nothing. Like, literally nothing. There's literally nothing in here. So, like I said, first step, first order of business. Let's pat her down one more time. Getting some paper towels here. Pat it down. Still kind of wet a little bit from where it was just sitting. So dry it all off. Dry off the turkey. By the way, what are you guys up to today? Did you guys find any good Black Friday deals? What did you end up buying? I know that Steam for games is also doing a huge Steam sale, right? For stuff. Pretty sure they're doing like a huge autumn sale. So like if you guys bought anything, what did you buy? What'd you pick up? And also don't feel bad about gifting me some games. Add me on Steam, dude. Add me on Steam. Give me all the games you want to give. We'll have to do some like game nights some nights so I can like play with everybody and hang out. Okay, so now the weird part about this bird is I have no clue how it's supposed to stay up like the way that the bird is. You know what I mean? Because normally you would stuff the bird and then you would like flip it over, but because it's already cleaned, I'm not sure how the heck to stuff this thing and leave it stuffed. I don't know, because you want the breast up normally, like this, I guess is kind of how you want the bird. Like this angle, with the neck being up here. I don't know. I have no clue. But we'll just go ahead. We'll just roll with it. So for now, let's go ahead and do the stuffing of the bird. So again, we've got all of our stuff right here. We're going to take like a handful of mixtures, right? So you can see like right here, we're going to drop in some apples, some lemons. We're going to try not to drop some onion on the floor, because their onions are terrible for dogs, if you didn't know that. All right, so shove it down in there, and then kind of just rinse and repeat. Make sure you're kind of stacking everything nice and good. You want it to be pretty thick. More onions. Oh, yeah, we got way more than we needed this time around, but that's okay. Some more lemon. Shove this apple down in there. I'm just going to kind of probably shove it as tight as I can get it in there, so then that way I can fit as much as I possibly can. All the onion we can possibly fit in there. Ugh. Shove it in there. Again, we're not going on presentation, right? We're just shoving stuff in there. That's all we're doing. All right, an apple, another lemon. Maybe squeeze the lemon in there a little bit. Get some lemon juice going on that one. And then with this guy here, shove it in there. That kind of burns. I must have like a hangnail or something, because that sucker burnt. Okay, shove all of these in, just like that. Shove this one down in there. Ugh. I think I got it. Okay, perfect. We got a bunch of onion already in there. I think that's good. Hey, we got the whole onion. We got the whole lemon in there. We got, I don't even know, 99 or 97% of the onion, so it should be good. Okay, so now at this point, what we're going to probably do is I'm going to probably swap this thing over like this, and I'm just going to let it sit on, what should we do actually? I feel like if I do that, then all the stuff's going to fall out the bottom of the bird. Not sure what we should do, actually, chat. I'm not sure. No, I'm not. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it right in the pot. I'm going to carry it over like this. That's probably the smarter thing to do. That's what we're going to do. All right, we're going to do that, and we're going to sit the bird right in this pot right there. Okay, perfect. Just like that. All right, now washing my hands really quick so I can grab this outside of this pot and bring it back. And I'll move some stuff around for you guys so you guys can see everything. So just give me 2 seconds. Yeah, I do. I've got the big cooker. Yeah, that's what I've got over here. It's chilling over here. So we are going to use that, but I need to move everything around here really quick for me to do that. I had the rack just sitting on top of that cutting or that cookie sheet so I could originally just clean the bird on camera. But yeah, we're gonna move the big roaster over here to you guys. So let's grab this. This is also gonna go right into the sink, the dirty sink. And then with this like leftover bowl of onion that we, should be using that we're not using. And then we're gonna grab the roaster. Let's bring the roaster over here. I don't know if I even have enough room for the roaster, but we're gonna try it. I actually do. We're good. Okay. So move this over there, that right here. Perfect. Look at that, chat. We're doing it. We're making it work. By the way, not sponsored, but I am partnered with them. Madrina's, right now, if you did not know, Madrina's, as you can see here, is running their biggest Black Friday sale of the year. So, their biggest sale, the cheapest that you can get Madrina's coffee in total. So, so good. They also have fruit drinks, boba teas, milk teas, all of that stuff. But it's the cheapest that you can get it all year long. Yeah, if you want to get it, use the code Kodeations because you get 25% off your entire order on top of their entire website and everything being 70% off. So just to give you some examples, if you guys played Palea, this is the vanilla bean cappuccino that they got, which I really love, and this is one of those like fruit refreshers I was telling you about. It's called Life Fruit. They partnered with Terraria, the game Terraria, which is really, really cool. But yeah, this one is a mango limeade life fruit refresher. Super good. The one that I'm currently drinking right now is Miami Vice, and that's this guy here. Somebody's here. Oh, D, what's up, dude? I'm on live stream. You want to say hi? Right here. So Madrina's. Everybody want to say hi to my brother? Hey, what's up, dude? Say happy Thanksgiving. Yeah. So every year I make a turkey on stream. But so then we got Miami Vice here currently. And this is again another one of those like refreshers, but this one is like your coconut, strawberry kind of like colada kind of thing, which that's the one I'm currently drinking right now, which is really good. But again, like I said, if you guys are interested in trying Madrina's and have not tried it yet, I highly recommend picking it up. It's really good, and it's like I said, I think like $5 for cold brews and stuff. They also have cold brews. Yeah, that's my brother Daniel, by the way. He's stopping by. We're doing Thanksgiving here soon. New England, what's going on? That's Autumn in the house. What's going on, Autumn? Glad to have you. Thank you for stopping by. I think she's at work still until, 30 more minutes from now? Okay. All right. I need to stop yapping, guys. I need to stop yapping. We got to put this baste on top of this turkey, okay? So here we go. This is the fun part. We could use utensils, but that's not what we do on my channel. We use our hands, our dirty, grimy, nasty hands. But look at this. We put this bad boy on here. Let's put you down here. There we go. If I can slide you over there, I think. No, this way. There we go. Perfect. Check this out. Just kind of smack it in there. No, I'm just kidding. But you do. You literally just cover the entire bird. So the outside I don't worry too much about right now. The biggest factor is like shoving your hands down in here on the sides of the Cohen. Can you open the door for Uncle Daniel if he needs it? You're good? Okay. He's got it. So Daniel is baking or making like everything else for Thanksgiving, it seems like. Autumn's bringing a couple of things. She's coming, like I said, after she gets off work. She'll be over here, and then we'll have her Thanksgiving. No, it only takes 2 hours, Autumn. With this small of a bird, it only takes 2 hours. 4, stay down. What? Yeah, sure. We'll try him. We'll try and put him on over there. You'll be good. So you basically just layer this thing all over, chat. and you can kind of pull the skin back a little bit and shove it down underneath, like underneath the skin as much as possible. You're literally just trying to make sure it stays inside the skin, because again, this is what's going to allow the turkey to kind of just give as much juice as it possibly can to it. Like inside, keeping all the juices inside of the meat, which is what you want. This is like the trick to like the juiciest turkey ever, is you want to make sure all of this is constantly covered. You pull back the skin, shove your fingers up inside underneath the skin, make sure you are running all this stuff off of your hands, making sure it's staying in there. There you go. You got all of that there, which I think is good. There you go. Perfect. So now I got that sucker loaded up on the bottom. All of our insides are coming out the bottom, which is not good. Like I said, I don't know if I like the size of bird. I wonder if I should have done the normal size, just because of I didn't realize that it was already prepped. Like all this stuff coming off of it, I had no clue. So yeah, I had no clue that all of this that would be coming off the bird, which is kind of super frustrating and kind of annoying, but it is what it is. All right, so this is a giant mess, as it always is every single year. So I got to get all of this stuff off my fingers so I can clean all of this off and use all of this. I don't want any of it to go to waste. But you clean it all off the best that you can. Use a spatula if you need to. Okay, now I got this side pretty covered, pretty caked up underneath. We need to grab this bottom side here. Same exact thing. Shove our fingers down inside and then just kind of run it all off your fingers as much as possible. There you go. Same thing right here. Put this in here. What, babe? Oh, do you whoop her butt? Throw the cat downstairs. Throw her in the dungeon. That's the worst part here. I feel like there is a better way. Yeah, I mean there is. I mean, yeah, you could wear gloves. I mean, you could base this on. You can make it, you can make it less messy on your hands if you really wanted to. But I don't mind it. It's fine. It works. It serves the purpose. It does what it does. And like I said, and it makes the best juiciest turkey in my opinion. So that's all right. All right. So then, yeah. So there we go. So now we got this thing completely covered with as much butter and juicy herbs as we possibly can. And then at this point, now it's just a matter of, battle of washing my hands and getting all this butter off my hands. And now the next thing we do is we cover the thing with the lid on there and everything, cover it all up, put it in, I think 325, I think is what it is. So 325 for 2 hours, I think is what the time is to cook this bad boy. Obviously, it's ultimately up to like the internal temperature. So you want to just keep on checking that. I will probably check that at about an hour and maybe 45 minutes, maybe an hour and 40 minutes. We'll check the temperature, internal temperature of the bird. It's not really thick, I can tell you that much. It's not really a thick bird. So that does kind of make me nervous a little bit as far as temperature and stuff goes. But this is by far, in my opinion, the best and juiciest the best juiciest turkey that I've ever had. Most of the time when I get turkeys from other people, they're all dried out or don't really taste that much. Like they don't really have a whole lot of taste. They're kind of just like, with it being a white bird, it makes it very hard to maintain a good flavor, in my opinion. And this one seems to be a really good recipe. And I've done it like 4 years now. It's worked out really well, so I'm not upset about it. I don't even know where the rag is. We'll get a new one out. We'll just get a new one out. This new one. All right, so she's here. It's all ready to go. I think we are golden. Let's get this thing plugged in. We need 325 on the timer. We don't want to overcook the turkey. Where should we plug this thing in? All right, Co. I think I'm going to have to move you, Bubba. Here you go. Take this with you. You got to find another outlet. You got to go in the living room or something, because I got to put the turkey here to cook it. Okay. All right, perfect. So let's get this. We're going to move this over to here so you guys can see me over here in this corner. I'm going to take this, grab this roaster. I'm going to move this guy over to here. There you go. Perfect. Just like that. We'll get her all plugged in. There she is. Pop this bad boy on about 325. Go about, well, I'll go right there. That'll work. Perfect. Just like that. Now, I can't remember. Do you guys remember? I feel like you should wipe the bitter off of the rim of the cooker. Yeah, I probably will. Yeah, I probably will for sure. I'll wipe it off in a second. I'm going to chill out here and hang out for a second with you guys. I'm trying to see. Can you guys still hear me? Okay. I'm trying to see if do I cover it with aluminum foil first, or do I cover it with aluminum foil at the end? I can't remember. I'm trying to see if I got any thing on here. Let me see. Optional if you transfer the skin, crispy, you transfer the cookie to preheated food. Browning. There's a tray on the roaster rack, breast side up. Cover the roaster with the lid. You don't need the tin with the foil as the. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Never mind, you don't have to. So you don't have to use the aluminum foil when we do the roaster. I couldn't remember. If we did or not. Before when we did it, we had to, or when I cook it in the oven and you have to do your aluminum foil and roaster pan, then you do. But when you do the roaster, you don't have to. But I am going to wipe off this thing like Amy D suggested. It's a good idea. Clean it all off. You don't want that popping. You don't want it cooking. You don't want it getting too hot. So cleaning all that off is ideal. All right, so there she is, dude. I think that's going to be done, I believe. So we'll take that. Maybe what we'll do is I'll probably do a little bit of some extra like salt and pepper on top of it, just a little bit maybe. Not a whole lot, but just kind of enough to kind of, who cares, right? A little bit of salt and pepper. Not a whole lot. You don't need a whole lot because you got a bunch of stuff already on there. But I think that's good. And at that point, my friends, I believe it is time to pop her on there. So lid is currently on right now. I went a little bit closer to 350 versus 325 just so it cooks a little bit faster. But like I said, my goal is to keep an eye on the temperature with a thermometer as much as possible. But that's going to be it for me, guys. About an hour-long live stream as always. Thank you all very much for tuning in. I hope that everybody has a fantastic happy Thanksgiving and Black Friday if you guys have any more Thanksgivings to go to or attend. But with that being said, guys, as always, I will see you on the next one. Thank you all for tuning in.